I know I didn't accomplish what I wanted to, and I didn't accomplish what I thought I was capable of. I didn't win 3 NCAA championships. I finished 4th in the Olympic Games. I think if I would have won 3 NCAA championships, I might not have gone on. But it was a way of kind of making up for my failures.
Munich was a tipping point. I was 10 years old when America won 3 Olympic gold medals in wrestling. We hadn't had one in 12 years. We'd sent 40 wrestlers to the Olympics and had 2 silvers and 1 bronze. I heard that from our coach, but he was convinced we would do better.
Oklahoma's rich heritage grew in the 1960 Olympic Games with 3 gold medalists. However, the U.S. was in a drought. 1964, 1968, 0 gold medals. But this young crop of wrestlers were the start of something new, something scrappy and undeniable.
I was world champion in 1970, runner-up in 1969. Went to the World Games in Argentina. It was real tough to be able to afford to wrestle. Just scrambling around trying to buy a plane ticket. I slept on a lot of motel floors. But until you got on the Olympic team, you paid for everything.
The athletes during that time, they pretty much had one shot. And it just tells you they took advantage of their opportunity. They knew this is my shot, this is my only time. And so those things you just respect.
This was not a generation of athletes by profession, but it was a dream worth chasing. And after the disappointment of 1968, Wayne makes the legendary 1972 team, stacked with names that will live long in the memory and the halls of fame.
All the other guys who didn't make the team and that you used to work out with, they're all gone. So the only people that's left to work out with is the guy above you and the guy below you. The guy below me was Dan Gable. The guy above me was Ben Peterson. Both those guys were world champions. So there wasn't much breathing room every day in practice.
All these guys, the biggest names in American wrestling. And Wayne was coming in as a Pan American silver medalist and a world champion. However, in the year leading up to Munich, he was hit with a brutal injury.
Can you see that knot? Yeah. I tore my ribs apart in practice one day.
When we got to competition, I saw him in a whole new way because of the limited training that he was able to do because of an injury.
And I borrowed the money to get a plane ticket to see our team doctor, and he popped that broken part of my rib back in.
I remember seeing and hearing a lot about his injuries. You would never know in a match. He never showed it.
I don't know how else to say it. There's not much else to say. You just do it.
So dropping out of 72 was never an option?
I knew that with my age, 72 was really going to be my last hurrah.
Wayne's athletic pursuits and personality traits come to a head at the 1972 Munich Games. He's had his ribs separated, nagging knee injury from college, and an enlarged spleen. He's also facing the host nation's greatest wrestler. If this is his last hurrah, he's got a mountain to climb.
He started matches very strong, but the end was in vengeance, particularly his last match against the German.
He was huge. Adolf Sager was the best West German wrestler. I had to wrestle him in the finals of the games in Munich. That was pretty tough.
And the place is filled half with Germans.
The crowd is going crazy every time Adolf would get a takedown.
Yeah, I wasn't a crowd favorite, I can tell you this.
But Wayne just fought off all of the offense that German guy gave him, because he knew he had to do that to be the Olympic champion.
We always had this saying, you can pin a guy you can't beat.
It's his 3rd match of the day. We find Wayne injured and tired. His aggressive mindset and wrestling style helps to push Adolf Seger to his limits. He just needs to hold this lead, and that elusive gold medal is his.
But in the 3rd period, when it really got down to who's going to win this? It was like he had an extra level of intensity. It was not easy. Everything was against him.
Just kind of something down in your guts that won't let you stop.
Adolph would come with a lot of energy and a lot of movement, and Wayne is just waiting for the moment, and he'd be in on the legs and take him down.
He never would give you any slack. He just wanted to try to kill you every minute.
Because I love to see the spirit of man under pressure.
There's no fear in him. You don't see any fear, I mean, ever.
I'm going to use every tool I have. I will win. And he did.
The good Lord had looked over you. You got to go out a winner.
He did it. Against overwhelming odds, he actually did it. Undefeated in the pursuit. A 12-year drought broken. 6 medalists, 3 golds, the best performance from a U.S. Olympic wrestling team. Now they stand head above shoulders, giants among men.
When we were done, you see the picture of the 6 of us with our medals around our neck. There was a bunch of smiling in our corner. We knew we had done something that our teams had not done before.
With everything going on in your life at that time, did you feel like you were able to like soak in every one of those accomplishments?
I never really thought about it. I just did it.
In 1972, when he returned home, if you didn't know Wayne Wells, I think you quickly found out. Wayne Wells was the hero.